Hey there, welcome or welcome back. Today I wanted to talk about going to my college's Education Abroad fair while I painted this little ocean wave. I want to preface this by saying I actually have a work study in an office that works very closely with the study abroad people, so I was definitely procrastinating going to talk about study abroad because I was taking my resources for granted. I didn't really see a point in going to an information session when I could just ask my coworkers information. That being said, I definitely needed to do this. I get a little bit egotistical when I think that I know more than I do, and I could sense that it was happening when I was looking online at their study abroad website. There was quite a few information forms that their website provides on its own, and I thought I knew everything because I had looked at the website and I had asked my coworkers. Turns out I did not. I did get to see a lot of programs that I have never heard of before, I hadn't taken an interest in before. The people who I talked to knew what they were talking about. They work there, so it was very good to hear that rather than just assuming based off of what the website kind of looks like if I squint my eyes halfway shut. My current major is pretty specific to the country that I live in. It's kind of important that I study what I'm studying while I'm in America. It's government, so, I'm studying the American government. But that being said, there are quite a few credits that I could take abroad to fill up my general course requirements, but also just as language courses. So I did get to meet with a lot of language intensive programs, which I am very interested in. I do hope to learn at least one foreign language throughout my lifetime. The people who promoted the language programs said that they did get a lot of arts and science degree majors, as it does actually take off course requirements. I think I would still take the course requirements. For language, it's the 3rd and 4th level. I do think that might help me. Classroom settings are a bit valuable to me in learning languages. That being said, though, learning through practical experience is just something that can't be replaced, and I do think that studying abroad would provide that practical experience in a way that nothing else truly can. A couple of the other programs seemed very fun. The representatives were very excited to talk about them. Almost every representative who I met with had gone through that specific program, which I do think was nice in a way that it helped the student feel more connected to someone who would be in a similar situation to them. They knew a lot about the student aspect and the administration aspect of it. The fair was pretty full of people, so it was hard to get super in-depth information, which is to no fault. That's usually what fairs are like. I will certainly have to create an appointment with my education abroad advisor to talk more about it. I do think that now that I've gone to a fair, I have a better idea of the type of program I want to go on and the location of the program I want to go to. I am very thankful that I got the chance to do this and that my school hosted an event like this. I do think that it really made the whole process more accessible to everyone and also more encouraging. It felt less like a far off distant future and more like something I could go out and do if I really wanted to, and I do. So there shouldn't have been anything stopping me, but somewhere in my brain I had convinced myself that I could do it when I wanted to, but it was also too hard to do when I wanted to. I know that sounds very convoluted. That's because it is. I don't understand what I was trying to talk myself in or out of. I think I was just in a mood that day. Regardless of that, though, I did like it, and I also really liked the free stuff that they had. If anyone watching is thinking about going to a fair, hosted by their school, a lot of times the representatives have really interesting materials in brochures, but also in just like random items that they give out. So if nothing else, you should go for that. I'm not going to say that's the only reason I went, but it's certainly one of the reasons I went. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, a great night, or a great any time in between.